Welcome to Healthier Daily. I'm Dr. Ben Carter. I want to ask you a personal question. Have you ever stood in your kitchen shaking up one of those big plastic tubs of protein powder, maybe vanilla or chocolate, and thought to yourself, I am doing the right thing. I am protecting my muscles. But then you look in the mirror, and the story is different. Your arms look a little thinner. Your legs feel tired when you climb the stairs. You reach for a cup of coffee, and your grip feels weak. You are doing exactly what the magazines and the experts told you to do. You are drinking the shakes. You are counting the grams, but your strength is still slipping away. I am here to tell you that you are not crazy, and you are not just getting old. You have been sold a very expensive half-truth. The problem is not that you need more protein. The problem is that protein powder is often dead food. It is processed. It is stripped of nature. And for a senior body, it is very hard to use. It is like trying to mail a package to a house that has no address. The package just gets lost. Today, we are going to show you a better way. We are going to reveal 4 real foods that work faster and better than powder. These foods don't just give you the package, they give you the GPS and the delivery truck to make sure it actually gets to your muscles. To help us understand why powder fails us, Dr. Hinohara is here with a philosophy that explains exactly what is happening inside your body.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Yes, it is a tragedy. People spend so much money on these powders, and they just get bloated. I ask my patients to imagine their body as a city under construction. Your muscles are the skyscrapers. You want to build them high and strong. To build a skyscraper, you need bricks protein. Now when you are 20 years old, your city has wide open highways. The traffic moves fast. You can send a giant dump truck full of bricks protein powder into the city, and it arrives at the construction site in minutes. But after age 60, the city changes. The highways, your blood vessels get narrow and stiff. There are traffic jams. The city gates, your digestion and insulin are rusty and locked. And there are protests in the streets, inflammation blocking the roads. So you drink your protein shake. That is the truck. But it gets stuck in traffic. It gets stopped at the gate. It gets blocked by the protesters. The bricks never reach the construction site. Your muscles starve, even though your stomach is full.
That is the delivery failure. But the 4 foods we are talking about today, they are not just bricks. They are the total logistics squad. They have the police escort to clear the traffic. They have the master key to open the gates. And they have the peacekeepers to stop the protests. Today, we are giving you the express lane protocol. We will show you exactly which foods open the roads so your muscles can finally grow. Before we start, I want to know, have you tried protein shakes and felt bloated or saw no results? Do you feel stuck? If that sounds familiar, please just type "stuck" in the comments below. We want to help you clear the traffic. And if you are ready to stop drinking dead powder and start eating living food, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Let's get started.
Welcome back. We are standing at the edge of your city. We have the trucks loaded with bricks protein. We are ready to build. But look at the highway. It is a disaster. As we age, our arteries get stiff. The lanes get narrow. The traffic is bumper to bumper. If you send your protein truck into that mess, it will sit there for hours. The driver, your blood flow gets tired. The fuel runs out. The delivery is failed. We need a police escort. We need a siren that screams, "Move over," and clears a wide, fast lane straight to the muscle. We need to open the express lane.
That is the perfect way to describe our first two foods. These are Food 2 watermelon and Food 6 beets. These foods are not bricks. They are the traffic controllers. They both trigger a powerful molecule called nitric oxide. Let's start with watermelon. The opponent's video was absolutely right. This is the hidden champion. It is packed with an amino acid called L-citrulline. When you eat it, your body turns that citrulline into nitric oxide. And what does nitric oxide do? It tells the walls of your blood vessels to relax and expand. It turns a narrow one-lane country road into a four-lane superhighway. The traffic jam disappears. The blood flows fast and free, carrying oxygen and nutrients directly to the muscle. And here is a pro tip that the protein powder companies will never tell you. The highest concentration of that medicine is in the white rind, the part you usually throw away. If you blend a little bit of that white rind into a smoothie, you are getting a massive dose of traffic control.
I remembered the story of Marvin, the 79-year-old from the research. He loved to walk, but he got tired after 30 minutes. His traffic was jammed. His muscles weren't getting oxygen. He started eating watermelon before his walk. A week later, he was walking for an hour. Why? Because he opened the express lane. He let the fuel reach the engine.
And if you want an even stronger siren, you add beets. Beets work the same way, but they use nitrates. The opponent's video cited a study where seniors increased muscle power by 16% just by drinking beet juice. Think about that. 16% stronger without lifting a weight, just by opening the roads. So this is step one of the protocol. Before you eat your protein, you must open the road. Eat a slice of watermelon or have some roasted beets. Clear the traffic.
Now, the highway is wide open. The police escort is ready. It is time to bring in the materials. But we cannot use the old bricks, the powder. We need the bio bricks, the ones that are ready to be used instantly. Welcome back. We have cleared the highway with our watermelon and beets. The road is open. Now we must load the trucks. We need the bricks to build the muscle. But this is where the protein powder industry makes its biggest mistake. They take milk. They boil it, process it, bleach it, and dry it into a dust. By the time you drink it, the bricks are often damaged. We call this denatured protein. It is like trying to build a house with broken, dusty bricks. Your body struggles to stack them. We need bio bricks. We need protein that is still in its natural liquid living state.
That is the perfect description. And the champion of BioBricks is Food 1 ricotta cheese. I want you to forget about cottage cheese for a moment. Ricotta is special. Ricotta is made from whey. Whey is the fastest absorbing protein in nature. But in ricotta, it is undenatured. It has not been destroyed by high heat processing like the powders. It is wrapped in healthy fats and minerals that help your body recognize it as food, not a chemical. And here is the secret weapon inside leucine. The opponent's video was right. You need about 3 grams of leucine to flip the switch and tell your muscles to grow. 1 cup of ricotta hits that number perfectly. But because it is a whole food, it digests smoothly. No bloating, no gas, no protein stomachache.
I think of the story of Donna, the 74-year-old. She was drinking shakes, but her stomach hurt and her legs were weak. She switched to a bowl of ricotta. with honey. 2 weeks later, she climbed the stairs without holding the rail. Why? Because she finally gave her body clean bricks. The delivery was smooth. The construction could begin.
And there is a bonus brick inside ricotta albumin. This is a protein found in egg whites, but it is also in whey. Albumin is crucial for keeping fluid in your blood vessels. It keeps the highway full of volume so the trucks can move. It hydrates you while it feeds you.
So, we have the express lane watermelon. We have the BioBricks ricotta. The trucks are moving fast. The bricks are perfect. But as they approach the city, they see a mob. There is a protest in the streets. People are blocking the road. The trucks have to stop. This protest is inflammation. If we don't disperse the crowd, the bricks will never get to the site. We love our Healthier Daily family, and it brings us great joy to see our community grow. We would be so grateful if you would tell us in the comments, what country or what state here in the U.S. are you watching from today? We read them all, and it inspires us. Welcome back. We have cleared the highway watermelon. We have loaded the trucks with the perfect BioBricks ricotta. The convoy is moving fast. But as the trucks approach the construction site, they hit a wall. There is a mob in the street. They are blocking the entrance. This is the protest. In your body, this protest is chronic inflammation. When you are inflamed from age, from stress, or from processed food, your body enters defense mode. It shuts down the construction site. It tells the workers, stop building, we are under attack. If you drink a protein shake while you are inflamed, the protein just sits there. The workers won't touch it. It is wasted.
That is the critical missing link. You cannot build on a burning site. We need a peacekeeper. We need a security squad to disperse the crowd and let the trucks through. This brings us to Food 3 canned salmon and Food 4 sardines. These are not just fish. They are the anti-inflammatory fire department. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA. Here is the science that the powder companies hide omega-3s, make your muscles anabolically sensitive. This means they turn up the volume on the protein signal. The opponent's video cited a 2015 study. Seniors who took omega-3s saw a 30% greater increase in muscle synthesis than those who just ate protein. Think about that. The same amount of protein, but 30% more muscle, just because they clear the inflammation. And there is a bonus structure in these cans. Canned salmon with the bones and sardines are loaded with vitamin D3 and calcium. Most seniors are deficient in vitamin D, and without vitamin D, your muscle fibers cannot contract properly. They get weak. By eating the soft bones in the can, you are rebuilding your skeleton and your muscles at the same time.
I remember Roger, the 74-year-old patient. He was exhausted. He walked to the mailbox and felt like he needed a nap. His body was fighting a silent fire. We added sardines to his lunch mashed on toast with lemon. 6 weeks later, he was walking half a mile. Why? The protest was over. The energy that was being used to fight inflammation was now being used to walk.
So the highway's clear, the bricks are here, the protest is gone, but we have one final gate to pass through. The city gate, your gut. If the gate is rusted shut, nothing gets in. We need to check the foundation.
Welcome back. We are standing at the gates of your muscle city. We have the express lane open watermelon. We have the BioBricks ready ricotta. We have the security team keeping the peace salmon. But now, the trucks arrive at the final checkpoint, the city gate. This gate is your gut lining. If the gate is rusty, broken, or locked, the trucks cannot enter. The protein you ate passes right through you and is wasted in the toilet. Or worse, the gate is leaky, letting toxins in and keeping nutrients out. We need a gatekeeper. We need to repair the foundation of the city.
This brings us to Food 5 black beans. Now you might think beans are just filler, but for a senior, they are the foundation repair kit. The opponent's video was absolutely right. Black beans are packed with resistant starch. This is a special fiber that feeds the good bacteria guarding your city gate. When these bacteria are fed, they produce a miracle compound called butyrate. Butyrate does two things. It heals the gut lining, ensuring the gate opens only for nutrients like your protein and closes for toxins. It travels to your muscles and preserves muscle mass. It is an anti-atrophy signal. I remember the story of Teresa, the 68-year-old. She was tired every afternoon. Her city was running out of power. She added a black bean salad to her lunch. 2 weeks later, she said, "I didn't nap once this week." Why? Because of the second meal effect. The beans stabilized her sugar and kept the city gate open for hours, allowing a steady stream of fuel to enter.
So the gate is open, but a construction site needs one final person. You have the workers, the bricks, and the security. But who is telling them what to do? You need the site manager. You need the architect who holds the blueprints. If you just dump bricks without a plan, you get a pile of rubble, not a building.
This is the final piece of the puzzle, food for the whole egg. And I mean the whole egg, not just the white. The protein powder industry tries to sell you isolated protein. That is like sending workers without a boss. The yolk is the boss. It contains vitamin D to unlock the muscle. It contains choline to tell the nerves to fire. It contains cholesterol, the raw material for testosterone. This is called food synergy. The yolk helps you use the white. The opponent's video cited a University of Illinois study. People who ate whole eggs built 40% more muscle than those who just ate egg whites. That is the power of the site manager. When you eat the whole egg, you are not just delivering materials. You are delivering the instructions.
So now the system is perfect. Watermelon clears the road. Ricotta provides the bricks. Salmon stops the fire. Black beans open the gate. Eggs manage the build. Now, Dr. Ben, we need to put this on a plate. How do we eat this in a real day?
So let's take a step back and look at the city we have built today. We started with the frustration of drinking dead powder and seeing no results because the trucks were stuck in traffic. The opponent's video gave you a list of foods, but now you have the express lane protocol. You understand the system, the lead squad, watermelon and beets to open the express lane nitric oxide, the BioBricks ricotta cheese to deliver natural undenatured bricks whey, the security squad canned salmon to stop the protest inflammation, the foundation and manager black beans and eggs to fix the gate gut and give the instructions hormones.
This is the difference between consuming calories and managing a construction site. When you eat these foods, you're not just filling your stomach. You're coordinating a massive logistical operation. You're clearing the roads, opening the gates, and delivering the materials exactly where they need to go. No powder can do that. So, how do you eat this? You don't need a complicated diet. You just need a logistics plan. Here is a perfect day of eating for muscle recovery. Breakfast, the site manager. Start with 2 scrambled eggs. While you are giving the orders, choline cholesterol first thing in the morning to wake up the system. Midday snack, the express delivery. Have a bowl of ricotta cheese topped with cubes of watermelon. Why the watermelon opens the express lane immediately, and the ricotta bio-bricks slide right into the muscle. It is the fastest repair meal you can eat. Dinner, the foundation and security. Have a salmon patty or salmon salad with a side of black beans. Why the salmon cools down the inflammation from the day, and the beans repair the gut lining while you sleep.
That is a powerful, simple, and affordable plan. You are not drinking dust. You are eating life. You are eating whole, real, unprocessed food that your body recognizes and knows how to use. If this logistics metaphor finally made sense of why protein powder wasn't working for you, please do us a great favor and hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who are wasting their money on supplements. And please share this video. We all have a friend who shakes up a powdery drink every morning and complains about being bloated. They need to know about the ricotta and watermelon trick. You could be the one to help them. If you are not yet part of our Healthier Daily community, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We are committed to bringing you these deep dive science-backed systems every single week. And for our final site manager question, which squad are you going to hire first this week? Are you going to try the Express Lane watermelon, the BioBricks ricotta, or the Security Squad salmon? We would love to read your plan in the comments below. And as always, a final critical reminder. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have kidney disease, you must monitor your protein intake. If you are diabetic, be mindful of the natural sugars in watermelon. Please always consult with your own doctor or a registered dietitian before making significant changes to your diet.
Thank you for joining us. Don't build with dust. Build with life. Be a wise manager. Be well.